everybody, so I'm moving on in the series and excuse me, and I'm moving on to Belarus. So I think this was one of the last national finals that took place, because I know it was right after my birthday. So um, Zena won the competition in the end, with the song "Like It." Now I remember noticing her. And I recognised who she was thanks to Junior Eurovision back in November, because I know she was part of the presenting team. So I believe she's the youngest competitor in the of the 2019 cast, I suppose you could say. Um, I believe she's only 16, if that. Might be a little bit younger, but yet hasn't gone 16. I'm not sure, but regardless, here's my take on her entry. I guess I forgot to turn my phone outside my comfort zone. I'm tired of being lonely, tempted that I'm nobody gonna like this now. Okay, so it's kind of like a dance type track. It sounds like a 2001 throwback. The dance as well kind of reminds me of early 2000s choreography. But it's kind of enjoyable at the same time. Even the outfit just kind of sort of reminds me of outfits from then a little bit. Trust me, the fashion was bonkers. But she connects well with the audience. And her vocals are still fairly good despite doing the choreo. I love the, was that panpipes? I do like how do I say it? I do like them featuring in that bridge. It worked pretty well. Good note there. And she carried that pretty well. It's, as I said, it's enjoyable. If they can present the song like this, I think it'd be alright. I do know that she did have a little tiny bit of a revamp and there was a bit more oomph in the song. And I know that's on Spotify, but I needed a video to go on, so I picked her national final performance. It's very, very dated. I'm not going to deny it, it's dated as heck. This is a sort of song that you'd expect to have heard around about 2001 to 2002. So when people say, oh, it's kind of modern, I'm like, is it really? Unless modern songs feature 2001 throwbacks now, but I don't know. So yeah, I can't help but think it's quite dated, but it's kind of like a guilty pleasure at the same time. Um, it's still quite enjoyable. It's still a fairly nice song to listen to. It's for me, it's kind of this like if this was on the radio, I wouldn't change the station or I wouldn't mute it. I'd still listen to it in the background, and that's something for me. But in terms of its qualification chances, I don't know so much. She might scrape through, but like ninth or 10th place, but I can't see it happening, to be honest. Um, I also noticed that despite the choreo, that she did try and sing the majority of it, but she did at the same time rely heavily on her backing vocalists. Um, I will give her that one note on that once it going into that final chorus, and that she did perform that well. But a lot of the time, I noticed, especially in that chorus, and that um, her backing vocalist did do at least half of the work, and that's not so bad. But their backing vocalists, they're only supposed to fill you in with certain parts, not literally almost carry the entire song. Um, so there are definitely adjustments and improvements to be made on that, but that's just how I see it as an individual. It's up to you guys what you think about it. But yeah, I couldn't help but notice that. Otherwise, the presentation was actually pretty good. The instrumental, that was it, just before the bridge hits, wasn't too bad either. I think that added to it, so that was a nice feature. So yeah, I'm gonna score this. Vocally, she's gonna get a 6, only because of the amount of work that the backing vocalist put in. I kind of expected more from her. But she is incredibly young, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that. And despite the song being dated as heck, it's still a fairly solid guilty pleasure, so it's going to get a 7. So Belarus, you're going to be getting 13 points from me. So from here, I'm just going to try and move on and get as many done today as possible. Not sure how many that will be. So thank you for watching.